Are you constantly thinking about food, what to eat, what to skip, or whether you should just fast again tomorrow? Do you wake up tired, put on clothes that used to fit, and feel like your body's just working against you? You're not alone. Most women I work with are smart, intentional, and doing everything right, and they're still gaining. This isn't about pushing harder. It's about knowing what your body actually needs to respond right now. And the good news, once you understand what's happening in your body, you can finally change it. I'll show you a deli tray that most women think is healthy and what's actually blocking fat loss after 45. If you don't feel like the woman you used to, if you walk by the mirror and think, how did this happen? If your mind is constantly spinning about what to eat, whether to skip carbs, or whether this is just how it's going to be now, you're not alone and you're not broken. Many women tell me they feel extremely low about how they look right now. They just want to feel like themselves again, the healthier, confident version of them. If this resonates, if your confidence has taken a hit, your clothes don't fit, and you're tired of living in a body that feels foreign to you, I offer a few free 15-minute clarity calls each week. The link is in the description. We'll walk through exactly what's happening in your body right now and map out a step that finally makes sense, something that lasts. You don't have to keep guessing or fighting this alone. So what's really going on? When you hit perimenopause or menopause, your gut, hormones, and blood sugar all change dramatically. You can be eating less and still store fat. You can be tracking macros and still feel inflamed. You can be eating healthy meals and still feel puffy or exhausted. Why? Because your body isn't running on the same settings it used to. And the clean eating most women are doing, it's actually making it worse. Let me show you this deli tray I just saw the other day. As you see, it's got grapes, cheese cubes, strawberries. Looks healthy, right? But here's what's really happening. The fruit creates the sugar spike with no fiber to buffer it. The cheese, a lot of saturated fat plus sodium. This is raising the inflammation, increasing water retention, and there's no complete protein, no fiber, and no hormonal support in this tray. That one snack eaten mid-afternoon could cause an energy crash, gut bloating, and a fat storage signal. And you'd have no idea because it looks clean. I'll show you what to do instead. It's not about eating less, it's about eating differently. Here's what I see over and over. Women skipping meals, fasting or working out fasted, relying on fruit, yogurt, or nuts as meals, stacking up saturated fats, even healthy ones like avocados and nuts, overusing protein bars or smoothies with no fiber. These habits weren't a problem in your 30s, but now they're the exact things making weight loss feel impossible. Tell me in the comments, have you ever eaten clean for days only to feel more inflamed, puffy, or heavier? What you were eating and what did your body feel like? I want to hear from you. I have a client who's 54, tracking everything, walking over 10K steps a day before she started working with me, eating literally all the clean foods. When I looked at her food logs, she gained 25 pounds in less than 6 months. She said, I can't even believe this is my body anymore. This weight makes me depressed. I'm eating healthy and I still feel stuck. She said, what we discovered, she was missing complete proteins. Her sugars were too high from fruit-based meals and her gut wasn't absorbing nutrients. We didn't change her calories, we just shifted the balance of her meals. Within 10 days, she wasn't crashing in the afternoon. Her clothes felt loosened and her cravings dropped. I'll show you how we adjusted just one meal that made the difference. Here's what works better in midlife. We've got to eat within 60 minutes of waking to get our cortisol levels down. Cortisol levels are highest in the morning from the time we wake up from around 60 to 90 minutes. So if we fast or we work out fasting, we are increasing cortisol even more. We want to anchor each meal with a complete protein source. We want to choose carbs with fibers, lentils, quinoa, sweet potatoes. Don't rely on smoothies, bars, or yogurt bowls as meals. You want to watch your sodium, especially in healthy packaged foods. And if you're plant-based, you must combine the right foods to get the amino acids your metabolism and hormones need. And that's commonly the protein sources. This isn't about restriction, it's about restoration. If you've been cutting carbs, skipping meals, or eating perfectly and still feel stuck, you're not broken. You've been following old rules that no longer apply to the body you have now. Menopause isn't a punishment, but it does require a new approach. You can lose weight, you can feel good in your body again, but you've got to stop forcing a plan that no longer fits. And if you want to know more strategies, be sure to watch the next playlist. If you're thinking about food every day, whether you skip a meal, cut carbs again, or try another diet, the next step is simple. Book your free 15-minute clarity call using the link in the description. We'll walk through your meals, your symptoms, and what your body is asking for now, so you're not just guessing anymore. You don't need another diet. You need a map that actually works for your body you're in today. If you're still watching, you're clearly someone who wants to feel better. To get off this roller coaster, to feel confident again in your skin, you're not crazy, you're not weak, you just haven't found the right map. You can heal, you can feel like yourself again, and you can do it without starving or obsessing.